Hey everybody. I completely forgot where I was going. I was debating on making this video because I don't know, it just seems really weird to me to make this video, but at the same time, like, I'm a real big advocate for mental health awareness, and I talk about it, a little bit on my Instagram, more than I do here probably, but I struggle with depression, anxiety, OCD, just and trichotillomania. So I'm not gonna edit this video because I wanted to get personal for a second. So I'm just gonna upload it as is, and I'm not gonna watch it because I don't want to watch it. But it's been a really hard 2 weeks, I'd say. After Mother's Day, it got a little hard for me. So around Mother's Day is around the same time that I stopped talking to my mom. I cut her off permanently. It was just a really bad, toxic relationship. And she's not gonna change, and I can't control her. I can only control myself and my actions. So I knew if I wanted to be happy in some sort of capacity that I can't have her in my life anymore. And it was a tough decision. Like, growing up, like, I had already given her so many chances, and I know that sounds really weird for a daughter to say, but because of all the trauma and crap that I faced, I was always very mature for my age, took care of my siblings. For a long time, it was just me and my sister before my little brother was born. Now I have another little brother. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, calm down. And I was still trying to be the best daughter that I could be for her, in hopes that her seeing me be this perfect daughter would somehow change the way she deals with life, how to deal with the change the way she spoke to her children, and just make me, especially, just feel loved. Because at the same, like I said, I was the oldest and the strongest, I guess you could say, even though that's just so much pressure to put on a child, and the whole relationship was terrible. But anyways, like I said, I gave her plenty of chances. There was one time where I left her house and stayed at my aunt's house for maybe a week. I can't really remember it, and my sister came with me because we were both so fed up with everything, and, like, no matter what I said, it wouldn't get through to her. But that's one example. I was and I was put into a mental hospital for a week because I had a breakdown, I guess you could say. I mean, I've always had suicidal thoughts, self-harm, stuff like that. I should have put a trigger warning in front of this video, sorry. You know, so yeah, this was when I had just graduated high school, so I was 17, and I remember I got out like a couple days before my 18th birthday, and then literally a week and a half after that, because I was standing up for myself. Not the way she saw it. To her, it was just disrespect and rebelling, which is really like, if your child is doing like what you consider rebelling, like there is a good there's a high probability that there's a reason behind it. Like, children are a product of their environment, and I was not in a good one, and I was trying to stand up for myself. She didn't view it that way, and I got kicked out not even a couple, it was like a week and a half after I had turned 18, which was like 2 or 3 days before I was released from the mental hospital. So it was a tough time. Like, I was enrolled in college, I was gonna do my thing, and like I was already so mature for my age, and then I had to grow up super quickly because I had to find a way to take care of myself. And you know, my partner has been there for me since day one, and I'm very grateful for it. And I am so proud of where I am today, and I have so many people who love me and care about me, and my dog and my cat, who I love like so much. Like, you can't see, but I have their pictures. Like, they're my babies. Actually, wait, I have tattoos of them. Yeah, well, symbolizing for them or whatever. But like, I'm proud of myself. I've accomplished a lot. I'm 24, and I've kicked ass. Like, I really have. And there have been some moments in my life that have gone like depressive episodes and stuff where I didn't want to go to work or anything, but I was always able to push through that. And like, now, like, we own a house and stuff, so, and then with the pandemic and everything, like, it's not like I could just not go to work. And you know, like I said, and after the year anniversary came up, I just was feeling so crappy. Doesn't describe, like I don't want to curse on here just in case like people don't like that, but like, I don't want to get out of bed. I just want to sleep. I just want to watch TV, stay in my pajamas all day, just feeling like hollow inside. And I think I'm feeling that way because I'm trying not to feel this sadness and anger that's just so gigantic that if I were to open that gate, it would just, I don't even know what would happen. And I'm not in a place where it's okay for that to happen, because I have people who depend on me, and you know, but I think that why I'm feeling so bad is because, like I said, it's been a year, and even though it was cutting off my relationship with my mother. Like, there are some family members, and I don't have a big family. Like, my family in Puerto Rico, I don't talk to them. I never had a relationship with my father. Like, I spent some summers with him when I was still in elementary school. So uh, he was just a crappy father figure. I never really had a father figure. My grandfather, who passed away, I think 2 years ago, I'm not sure. Like, it didn't affect me. I didn't have a father figure in my life, you know, so, but yeah, like, I don't have a lot of family, and the few family that I do have, that I still, like, talk to a lot, is probably just my brothers and my grandmother. That's it. But I think what pains me is, like, of course my brothers can't help it or anything, but I think what hurts so much is that after a year of all this stuff going down, like, people are still standing by and, like, not saying anything to her. Like, she is actively making terrible decisions, not only for herself but for her children. And it's really frustrating, because growing up, the family that I did have never stood up for me. They never said, like, hey, like, this is a problem, and we need to figure out how you can be a better parent to your children. I never had someone fuss her out, be outraged with the way she is, or just stand up for me and my sister. Like, I never had that. And I don't know why I thought it would change now, but after a year and still seeing that literally nobody cares is really infuriating. Like, I just can't deal with it. Like, my grandmother called me the other day and said some things that really upset me, and where, like, she was ready to call somebody else out on their crap, but she has never once called out her daughter for the crap she's done. At least I've never seen it. And, you know, it's just one of those things where everybody just acts like nothing's wrong, that they're happy. It's just so weird. Like, for a long time I felt like I was so crazy, until my partner was like, no, this situation is messed up. I was always brushed off as sensitive, as high maintenance, as dramatic, as just the list goes on, you know, like, constantly being told, like, I would never find someone to love me because I'm just so hard to deal with. And it's like, why would you say that to a child? It's whatever, but it's not whatever. But something was telling me that I just needed to put that out there, get that off my chest. I mean, it's still there. I still feel like crap, but I just felt the need to make this video, and I hope that anybody who's watched this video and made it this far, that you know that you're not alone, and taking care of your mental health is a constant throughout your life. Don't expect to always be up here, because, you know, life's a roller coaster. That feels so cliche and stupid to say, but yeah, you're not alone, and it sucks and it's hard, but at the end of the day, even if people don't want to listen to you or believe you. Like, you are your own best friend. Take care of yourself. And, you know, you'll find a way. We'll find a way. You know, I wanted to create a YouTube channel, Instagram, just so I could have a little community of people to just feel a group of, like a family. Like, I've never had a family, so I think that's why I came on here, because I'm looking for one. But you're not alone. I love you. Saying that to you and to myself, because I can see myself. And yeah, that's all.